So imagine I've done loads of applique, a bit more embroidery and a bit of hand embroidery, and I want to fit my clock mechanism now. So what we want to do is mark out the centre. I'm doing this by eye, but obviously at home you take your time, or to put it wherever you like. Like you say, I quite like the idea of you saying putting it up in the one corner. Actually, that would look quite nice, wouldn't it?
Because the clock mechanism can go beyond the hoop, can't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that, shall we?
Or the hands, anyway.
Yeah. Let's just go completely do our own
And now
thing.
we don't have to find the centre. I know what your game is.
You got me. Oh dear. So let's go for so I'm just putting it. I'm going to work out where your picture is. I want to get that owl's head in, so I'm going to go just roughly about there. So you want to put it in your hoop first. I wouldn't trim anything off right until the very end.
Oh no, it's awful, isn't it? If you try and trim the fabric and then put it in.
Oh, it just doesn't
work.
I made that mistake a few weeks ago. You know, when you're just not thinking.
An extra hand.
Yes, an extra hand. There we go.
I think you might want it just a tiny bit wider.
Let me just widen it up. There we are.
Oh,
there we go.
Now we're cooking.
Now we're in. There we are. So then, obviously at home, take your time in making sure that everything's pulled nice and tightly. I spend quite a lot of time on this bit usually, just to make sure it's because you want it like a drum, don't you? And then, where do we have our hole? So we put it. Where do we want that? We want it round the other side, don't we? We want it around there.
Yeah. So you've cut a circle of cardboard to fit the inner dimension?
The inner dimension, yeah, because that's just going to make it a lot easier to cut through. See, I'm faffing around with that now. You're not even going to see that, so I'll just jump to the next stage. So you can do it really carefully. I'm just going to go for it. So with a pair of scissors. So you might want to look away.
Yeah, it's frightening me now.
The camera's right on me.
No.
There we go. So I know it's there.
So you've made a little hole.
Yeah, and I'm just going to trim it. You're not going to see this because it has a washer over it as well.
Okay.
So don't worry. Because remember, I did that one there. I did all that embroidery and then I did this. So don't worry.
No way back.
So you want to make sure that hole's big enough, which I'm quite happy. That's fine. So I've made my hole. So what you would need to do first is take out your mechanism pieces. The black bit goes onto the back section. Make sure you push that right down. And then you push that into the hole. You want to make sure when you push it through that all the threads of where the pieces go onto are exposed.
Oh, like the thread on the plastic screw?
Yeah, see the gold bit there?
Yep.
You want to make sure that that's all the way through and just push everything down. And then you'll have a little washer that goes over the top, and that covers up any tears or anything like that. Then you need to add on this little screw, and that just tightens everything up. And now the only bit that you do need to be quite forceful with is the hour hand. You need to put that on first. It's easy when you haven't got big chunky nails like mine. Let me just line this up. There we go.
I heard that.
Yeah, so you want to put that on. Followed by the other one on top. Let me just see. Let's see what I'm doing. There we go. Followed by, and that should click.
It's got a second hand as well.
Should click into place.
Huh.
And then
Oh, look at that. Awesome.
How cool is that? I really
It's
like that
amazing.
on the side.
Yeah.
And then you'll trim all this away. Or if you've got a glue gun, you can glue it to the back, and then you've got your little clock.
It's absolutely beautiful. What a brilliant idea.
I
What
love
an
that with the
absolutely
owl
brilliant
there.
idea. Yeah.
That looks really sweet, doesn't it?
And then
There
it
we
doesn't
go.
interfere with the image either. It's
No.
kind of separate and absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I really like that offset in it. Lovely.
Ah, nice.
Not just a pretty face, are you?
Aye, not even that anymore. Oh no, absolutely gorgeous. It's definitely a bottle of champagne
It
tonight.
is, yeah.
Yeah. Super.